Happy Vlogmas Day 17. Today is Saturday, December 17th. Today we are going to do a bunch of Christmas related stuff. We are behind from all of our travel. This
really
is
behind.
Like really behind. This is, I think, the latest we've ever done our Christmas shopping. We are going today to do that. We're going to take you with us. And I think we're going to wrap actually next weekend right before, like the day before Christmas. We're also going to bake some Christmas cookies, gluten-free. This is my first time trying this particular recipe, so I hope it turns out.
And stuffing. And
Brian wants to make some gluten-free stuffing, and I need to do laundry. I think he's finished. You've done yours, haven't you? So, yeah, maybe we'll even get to play Clank today. Who knows? I don't know if we'll have time. We'll see. Well, we'll see.
We'll make time.
Yeah, so anyway, come along with us. Here we go to Target. Woohoo! Got some pretty good deals on t-shirts from The Force Awakens. Lots of choices, both men's and women's. If you're in our family, you might not want to watch this vlog because we're doing our Christmas shopping. Just warning you. We are looking at some of these Hickory Farms sets. Some of our family likes these. I guess if you like gummy bears, maybe that looks appealing, but those look so gross. I mean, it's so big. I mean, can you imagine how long it'd take you to gnaw on that, to eat it?
What are you supposed to do, like wrap it back up?
I don't know, yuck.
Like kind of bite his ear off and then put it back in the box?
Gross. This is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to use these sprinkles on my cookies today, but this one says it's produced in a facility that has wheat, which means cross-contamination, and this is really neat, but it says contains soy, but it also doesn't say anything about being gluten-free, and it's got so many ingredients, I just don't want to take the chance. So I guess I'm gonna have plain sugar cookies, but they'll still taste good. Here's all the Christmas decorations. After Christmas, I need to come and look for some new balls on sale, but I don't want to pay pre-Christmas price.
Full price for that.
No. We've stopped at Dairy Queen to get one of Brian's favorite holiday treats, a candy cane Oreo blizzard. Only during the holiday season, at least as far as we've seen, Whole Foods carries gluten-free stuffing cubes. So all this is basically the bread that you would use to make stuffing. There's no seasoning or anything in this. And
actually, you should show that other bag. Where's she got it? So Whole Foods starts the year with this stuffing.
Which is awesome. It has everything. Well, you add veggies, but it has all the spices.
What we noticed though, if you like this kind of stuffing and you don't want to mess with this and add your own stuff, you know, the herbs and stuff, buy this in bulk because
they run out really fast.
They'll quickly sell out of this and then they switch it out with this.
Yes. So we are saving the bag, so because that's the other thing. These cubes don't have any directions like how long to cook it or anything. So we use the bag as directions. So we're saving it for last. So he's gonna make these cubes today. And you don't have to, it doesn't say to, but we add onion, celery, and mushrooms, which really makes it great. Brian is putting the onion in. So basically we preheated the pan, because I know some of you have asked me for better directions. So we preheated the pan to medium and put some olive oil. I don't measure stuff, so I'd say 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil, probably 1. And so he's putting the onion in, and you let that cook down for a good 5 minutes or so until it gets translucent before you add the celery. And in case you didn't see my other video, one tip I have is to put salt in when you're cooking things down. It helps pull the water out faster. Now you can tell the onions have gotten kind of translucent. Now it's time for him to put the celery. Give him a little bonus mushrooms. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright.
In there. Here too, guys.
So now you can see the celery has cooked. It's also starting to turn translucent. I don't know if that really shows up, but it is. And while we were cooking it for a few minutes, we put the lid on because that helps it reduce down a little quicker too.
And it had some guac. Somehow that helps it too.
Yeah, he likes to take random guac breaks when we're cooking. So then we got the mushrooms, and we'll put the lid back on, let that cook down, and then we'll move on to starting.
Oh, let's go ahead and measure out the...
Well, actually, you can actually start it now. Turn the heat on.
So we're using vegetable broth.
That's Trader Joe's low sodium. It doesn't really matter, except that theirs is pretty clean. So is Whole Foods and Earth Fare. Those are the ones that seem to have good broth.
And then a half cup. Where are you? Half cup.
So it's 1.5 cups of vegetable broth. You could also use chicken broth, but Brian's vegetarian, so we make it vegetarian.
And what? Stick it on the high?
I would stick it on the 8.
There we go.
So we bring that to a boil, and it's really simple. You basically pour the cubes in and leave it, turn the heat off, leave it on the eye, and it sits there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. And then we stir the vegetables in at the very end.
Good seasoning.
Yeah, and we need it. Actually, you could go ahead and put the seasoning in now.
Oh, how much?
I just sort of guessed last time.
All right, how much?
Let's use my hand so we don't have an accident.
More?
Let me sprinkle that around.
All right.
Need a little more. More. It's hard to do this one-handed. All right, that's good.
All right.
And then we also need to add salt, but we can do that at the end, salt to taste. We turned the veggies down to the lowest setting and just left them sitting there. They're pretty much done. We're just going to keep them warm. And so we brought this to a boil. So now we're going to turn it off and dump in the cubes. I'm going to splash the camera. I'm going to pull back a little.
Okay.
And then you just stir them in so that they're all covered in the liquid, and that's it. You put the lid on and sit it for 10 minutes. The timer just went off on the gluten cubes, so Brian's gonna scoop the veggies in now.
And there's my lunch back there.
And yeah, he's cooking veggie, what is that? Veggie what?
Like a veggie sausage.
Veggie sausage?
Onions and mushrooms.
Here's what the finished product looks like. We did add the 4 tablespoons of butter. That was supposed to go in before it set for 10 minutes, but I really don't think it'll matter. I would ideally have put it in then, but whatever.
Looks tasty.
Yeah, it does. Looks really good. And even like Brian's used to eating gluten-free because he does it on for my benefit, but even my parents who do not eat gluten-free like this.
Can I flip my sausage?
His veggie sausage. Whoop. The only time I've ever seen Brian get Dairy Queen is at Christmas. He always likes to get one. He doesn't always get one every year, but...
Like the peppermint candy one. The Blizzard.
This is a peppermint Oreo one, which sounds good. Is that good?
It's really good.
Brian is playing Call of Duty and they have a Christmas map. So it's got these Christmas decorations.
Pretty funny.
So you can shoot and blow people up while looking at Christmas decorations. This is something he does that I do not do. These first-person shooters actually make me feel kind of queasy.
What?
The movement. I found Pascal. He's still in bed, even though it's mid-afternoon and he has an eye patch on. I think he must be feeling pretty bad from playing Clank too late into the night with Jack Skellington last night. This afternoon we are trying Clank again. If you watched our previous Vlogmas, I will try to remember to put a link to it right there. We played this once before and had to call it because I made a mistake. I found out to get 2 artifacts, which are these items, you need a backpack, and I did not know that. So
just these items.
Yeah, backpack over there. So I'm not going to explain the game again because we did that in the other vlog. So again, check that link if you'd like to see more details about this game. It is a lot of fun, I will tell you that. Other than my mistake, I think we had a blast last time. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. So we're progressing along. We're both in the marketplace, which is down on the underside, which is like the dungeon side. And I have an artifact worth 20 points and a backpack, so I'm ready for my second artifact. But I never seem to have enough money to buy anything, and I need keys and stuff.
She's winning.
I'm winning?
7 points.
Well, and then the other thing that Brian was saying is, as much as we like this game, the rulebook's not great.
Yeah,
it's hard to find things when you need to look something, like we need to look something up right now, and it's hard to find things in the rulebook. We finished our game of Clank, and this time I don't think we messed anything up, although some of the rules are ambiguous even in the rulebook, I will say that.
Yeah.
That's the only downside, but we think we did it right this time, and I won, yay!
She won fair and square. She really beat me bad.
We hope it's fair and square. I don't know, we still got some questions on the actual rules.
You beat me bad.
You beat me.
You're good at these games.
I like deck builders. Deck builders are my favorite. When you say... Those are what I'm the best at. I like deck builders. They're fun. The dungeon ones, not so much. I know this is a hybrid, but like the ones that are more like Dungeons and Dragons, I'm not as good at. You know, like Drizzt. Don't do so good at that.
Oh, those are fun games though.
Oh, they're super fun. I'm just not very good at them.
Dungeon crawlers.
Yeah. So we've had a fun day. I had planned to bake cookies today, but we ran out of time. The New York video edit, which you can find on our channel, I'll put a link right there to it. That was day 2 from last weekend. It took forever to edit. Brian's like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? Nope, took forever. So we didn't get to cookies. Hopefully cookies tomorrow.
Oh, that'll happen tomorrow.
Yeah, because I finally found some sprinkles at the grocery store that are gluten-free, so I guess sprinkles. So anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're enjoying Vlogmas, we'd appreciate you subscribe. We appreciate you leaving comments. It's always fun to hear from you. See you tomorrow. Good night.